to license it.
Meep, meep.
Hi everyone, and a warm welcome to Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeovers. I'm Andrew, and today on the bench is a Maisto Hummer H2. This is what you call heavy metal. I've never seen a real one in gold fleck paint before. Maybe they're out there. And look at those blacked out windows. Who knows what's going on inside of this one. But today I'm giving it a dark green, almost black paint job with some extra bling. This won't be a weekend warrior Hummer, but one you could cruise the strip in. Disassembly starts on the bench vise, and we drill out just 2 rivets on these Maisto models, usually a plastic base on these, so I'm a little careful. They're not quite as rigid and tough as a Matchbox or the newer Hot Wheels. No problems with this one, however, and out it comes from the vise. And you'll see this one pops apart pretty easily. I put a flat screwdriver in there and a gentle twist front and back. And if the rivets are well drilled, you should have just a little catch to it, but there it goes. First inspection on the inside. That's a large one-piece windshield, totally black. So you'll notice there's no seats, no cockpit in there, no front and back bench, because you couldn't see through those anyways. Solid black plastic. Somebody's done a home paint job on that, and a little bit of rust, but nothing that won't clean up very easily when we get to work on it. Pretty good condition. No need for repairs. I'm going to reuse these wheels as always. I have to in these early days before I build up a reserve of extras. Back into the bench vise so I can drill out the inside posts with a fine bit. A piece of tape on there just ensures that I don't go deeper than I need to fit a M2 button head screw when it comes time to put it back together. It's my tapping tool that will put some threads into these newly drilled holes, and I do a test fit of the screws because you don't want to have to fiddle with this after the paint job is done. And everything looks good, so we're ready for the paint stripper. As always, I'm masked up at this point for safety. And this is a gel stripper. Generally, I'm going to cover that up and leave it for 15 or 20 minutes. And sometimes I take a guess and look like that's a tougher paint job, and I've got some other things to do, so I'm just going to let it marinate in there. This time it was about an hour. So in the meantime, I'll do a wash up of the few parts that we have, not too many to take inventory of. And that little bit of rust and dirt just came off where the axles rest. No cracks in this one, no bad scratches, so everything's reusable. I'm not sure what kind of rims are on real Hummers. I guess there's a difference between the military outfit and the one that you want to take into town, but we'll have to make do with these. They're kind of an extra large size compared to most of the models that I've got, so I really couldn't swap them out if I wanted to, but these are certainly cleaning up nicely. We'll be able to use those, no problem. Alright, it came out of the paint stripper pretty good, and as always there's a little bit of residue there. I've already had one go at it with the wire brush. Still waiting for the stores to open so I can replace my broken Dremel tool. But you know what, maybe 4 cars now that I've restored with the old school wire brush and the fine steel wool, and they're coming out just as well as with the power tools. And I like this part of the restoration work, as a matter of fact. White primer coat has been applied, and we're in the spray booth for a green paint job. This is actually Weil paint. It's called olive green, but it's always a bit of a surprise what's in the bottle and what ends up on the model are not always exactly what you had in mind. But this is just the tack coat, and as you lay on another coat and a couple of layers, it's getting darker. Okay. Taking shape. Nice paint to work with the airbrush, and what goes on and how it dries, that's another situation again. It's the first time I've used this bottle of paint, so we'll have to see. And we'll let that dry up, and it came out a little bit much darker. It's almost blackish. But I don't mind that because my intent was to do the highlights with the chrome pen, and so the darker the model, the more this bling is going to stand out. And it's all trial and error for me in these early models. I'm just having fun with the new hobby, and if you're enjoying the video, why not become a subscriber? Give this one a thumbs up. Just hit the button in the bottom right corner of the screen and join the team, and you're done. And come on back regularly for updated content. Trying to get all the latches and the door handles and the gas caps here, and every little bit really pops on this dark background. And then I go fast forward. I don't paint this fast. But the back deck I thought would look good in some black. And a couple of times now I've flipped the base over and got out the chrome pen again and just highlighted the details on the bottom. I'm learning a few moves. I watch a lot of the makeover videos on YouTube, and then I try out the ones that I think will have a good impact. And as I learn, I guess I'll get more creative and more skillful as I go, but these are sort of little touches that make a difference. I don't sell my models and I don't display them. I bundle them up and take them back to the local secondhand store, and they get given away to kids for free. So I'm happy that each one of these gets a second life and someone will love it and play with it and have a great time. This one went back together with a couple of screws into the tapped posts. And there you can have a look at it. With the big chrome wheels, I think the little chrome details make a nice complementary effect here. This is what we started with a couple of hours earlier. And it turned out this way. That's it for today. I hope you and your family are healthy and happy, and that you'll come back to my channel often. It's coffee time.